Hey there YouTube, AC here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on this LED book bag that's made by Creelander. So let me show you how it looks like. Alright, so let me just go ahead and step into the shot if you guys don't mind, as I don't have that much space here. Let me take it out of the bag. So it does come on this pretty cool reusable bag. It cinches down with these little rope pieces right here on both ends. So if you want to store your bag, you can just go ahead and put it back in this reusable bag. So that's that. Here is how the book bag looks like. As you can see, it kind of looks like almost like an Iron Man style face with the eyes right over here. So let's go ahead and get to it on opening this guy up. There is some zippers right here off to the side. Let me zip it back up so you guys can see. So the zippers are, one on each side. You could have it both on this end, or you could have it both on this end, or you could have them on the top. So that's that. So go ahead and unzip it. They're not YKK. There are some kind of generic brand zippers, but it's okay. They're big enough to be able to grab them. And it seems like the zipper itself, it seems to be like of a water resistant type. So let's go ahead and zoom in real quick. So you could see that when you zip it up, it creates like a seam that, can resist water compared to, well, not compared to anything else on the bag actually, because they all are pretty much like a water resistant type zipper. So not only you got the main one, which is water resistant, you got the expansion part, which is right here, this zipper, and that's also water resistant. And okay, so there is a zipper back here that is not water resistant. It's just a normal zipper, but I'll get to that in a minute. All right, so let's go ahead and open up the book bag. So we can go ahead and open up that side, open up this side, and here it is. It's pretty spacious in here, I must say. You got the big compartment over here, and this is an LED book bag, so you are going to have a USB cable, which is right here, and I'll get to that in a second. Other than that, you got your, I guess some flaps here or whatnot. You could actually open this, so if you were to unbutton it and Velcro it, you're able to completely open up the whole entire book bag. All right, so other than that, it kind of just opens up like this. Next, we do have some pockets. So let me get a little bit more lighting so you guys could see that. Alrighty, much better with the lighting now. We got more. All right. So when looking inside over here, actually, let me just flip this part over. Let me actually put this. I don't want the plastic to get scratched there. But actually, yeah, might as well open up these parts. I could just have a little bit more space on doing it. So let's go ahead and do that. There you go. So now I'm able to really open it all the way open like this with those pieces off. All right, so you do have some pockets right here. Some small pockets. These are the QR code, so you can actually, download the app for the LEDs that are inside. Pockets are pretty spacious. I would say you could probably put a phone in there or whatnot. You got a pocket over here. It's a zipper, so you could put, some stuff in there. Next, you got a pocket that's, with a little Velcro strap. You probably could put a laptop in here if you're taking this to school to show off, which will be definitely going to be an eye catcher and a conversation starter for sure. Taking this book bag to school or work, if you're going to take it to work. Good way to make some new friends. So you can put some stuff in there, and then just, hold it with the Velcro. Other than that, not much else to show in there. Next we have is going to be the expansion part. So if you wanted to put a little bit more items in here, and you don't want it to be too, you want to have a little more space, just go ahead and unzip it here from the side. There is another zipper here. Oops. You unzip that. Actually all the way through. The belt buckles that way. And it pretty much goes all the way around. There's only one zipper for the expansion part, not like the main one, which has two zippers. So once you undo that, then you can pretty much have that much more. So you can see it actually extends out a pretty fair amount. I guess not so much here. It kind of opens up over here as you expand more on the book bag until you get towards the bottom where it really expands out. I would say probably a good 6 to 8 inches over here, and then it just kind of tapers towards the top. So that allows you to, be able to put a lot more stuff in here and not having so compressed on your items inside. All right, so there is one particular spot in this backpack that I really do like, and that's really to keep your items, more personable items that people won't be able to get to. So if they were to unzip this, they may get to it or whatnot, but to really be secure, oops, bloopers. To really be secure, you know, if you undo the, like put the straps, let me put the straps back so you guys can see. There is a pocket right here. Now this one, the zipper is not waterproof or water resistance, I would say, but it does have a strap here, so if you put a little bit bigger belongings, there's a part obviously where your back is going to be. So if you open up this zipper, there's a little hidden pocket right here, and it's not super big, but good enough to put a wallet, cell phone, you know, some valuables or whatnot, where it won't really be accessible to the other side. And then if you had maybe something a little bit bigger, maybe like a tablet or something that's gonna kind of stick out from it, you know, you could stick it in there, and this will always secure when you take it off your back, you know, so it doesn't, you know, flop out. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea for the bag. Other than that, there are some other secret, I would say, secret spots for items. So let me close the bag actually. I'm gonna get to this part again because there's something else I want to show you on the inside of this bag. I'm just gonna kind of zip it up real quick, at least part of it. But there is some other secret spots. So if you wanted to put some, you know, maybe a little bit of like money, some change if you had. On the straps itself, the straps are very nice material actually. You know, it does have the reflective strips on it. And the material, I could say, well, over here is like the mesh, you know, soft fabric or whatnot, spongy a little bit, or, you know, like a soft, yeah, I would say a little bit spongy. Over here it's like a rubbery material, so hard to explain, but it feels so good just to feel it. Other than that, you do have a chest strap, which is right here, and you know, you could adjust it up or down, but here is the secret little pocket. You're gonna have one on each strap. So it's held by Velcro. When you open it, it's enough to put your, like, you know, your finger in there, you know, to put some, you know, if you have a couple bucks or whatever, spare like change of dollars, you could throw it in here. I'm not sure what else you would put in there. Maybe a small pen, or I don't know. But just note that you do have a pocket on this side and also on this side. Same thing, little Velcro piece. You know, I would say it just goes up to like right here. See if I could move that over. It just goes up to the stitching right over here. So I would say it's a good, probably like six inches, I would say, of space, and it's pretty deep. It's pretty much the width of the strap. So that's that. Here's the top part for, you know, the chest piece, and then your straps and everything. And then you also have a waist piece, which is right here at the bottom. As soon as I put my motorcycle jacket on, I'll actually show you a little bit more detail about the straps, as I have a little bit more information for you on that. You also got your regular little loop thing over here. And then let me get to that inside part that I wanted to show you real quick. All right, so let me go ahead and unzip that again. And like I said, this is gonna be the inside of, or the other side of this shell. And the shell is still flexible. It's not extremely like, really like hardcore where you can't press it, because there are some soft spots. So it's like a thin plastic, but it is, you know, you could hear it. It's kind of like a nice shell. If you do punch it hard enough, you can dent it and damage it. This part over here is just the plastic, and you can see the bubbles on the screen right here. That's because it has a protective plastic film that I did not remove yet, and I don't plan on really removing it. I just kind of want to have it protected for now. I may, me being OCD, I may put some screen protection on this part so that the plastic does not get scratched when, you know, putting it over to the side and stuff. But that's just me. You don't have to do that, guys. So that's the reason for all these little bubbles that you see. When you peel it, you're not going to have that once you remove it. All right. So here is the other side. Now there is a zipper to remove the lining off of this. You may never have to remove the lining. I don't know why you would need to, but if you zipper all the way across, all the way to the bottom again, and you could actually peel off the liner, which may try to do that right here. It's kind of a little tricky to do it, but once you get it, you could actually remove it a little bit. All right, so pretty much here is the guts pretty much of the LED boards. You know, you got your screen on this side and on that side, and you got your pretty much main motherboard, I would say. Then you have a little bit of an antenna here, even though it's Bluetooth. So that's pretty much the inside of that part. All right, so now let's get to the more fun part of this LED book bag, and let's power it up. Now you are going to need a power bank to, you know, give power to this thing. Therefore, hence that's why I would say you have a pocket over here so you could actually put the power bank inside. The power bank I'm going to use for this demonstration is a little bit bigger than to put inside here. So I'm just going to plug it and we're going to put it inside. So let me go ahead and go grab that. All right, so the power bank I'm going to be using is going to be this guy. So I'm just going to go ahead and use one of the ports to get some power to it. Just going to go ahead and you could do that same with yours. Just grab your power bank. You turn on the power and, you know, you could stick yours in the pocket, or I'm just going to leave mine in there for now, just like that. So let me go ahead and do that. And then let me just zip a portion of it, as we don't want the front end of the book bag to flop out. And let me just put it in like this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off a little bit of the lights. But before you do, those QR codes that you saw inside the book bag, you want to grab your phone and you want to make sure that you scan those codes. It'll take you directly to the site on your app store or Google Play or whatever, and it'll take you directly to the app to download it pretty much. The app is called LOY Eyes. So I would say it's called Loy Eyes. And as you can see, this is pretty much how it looks like once you are in. It's going to ask you to pair up to the device, or, you know, to your book bag. Make sure the power is on when you're doing this, and then it pretty much takes you to the screen. So I'm going to show you a little bit more details on this department, but let me go ahead and turn on the book bag, and let me go ahead and kind of select a pretty cool one. All right, so I turned off a few of the lights over here in the studio so you guys can see. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and this is going to blow your mind because it blew my mind when I first saw it. All right, so here we go. Now, how cool is that? Walking around down the hallway at school, having something like this light up, or, you know, walking to work or in the office or whatnot, and you just have your book bag staring at people behind you. Now, you'll have a whole option of different choices of animations or whatnot. You know, here's another one. I'm not going to go through exactly all of the lights because there's so many lights here to choose from. I'm just going to go through a few. And the cool thing about this is you could actually customize your backpack, I have to say. You know, you could have, you know, words scrolling, you can make your own text and stuff like that, or you could actually, you know, get some you know, some eyes, you know, from the internet, put them into the phone, and therefore you'll have eyes. I'll show you that in a second on how to do all that stuff. But, you know, just to give you guys a clue, so if you were to do some words, here's one that I did. You know, Northside Customs is the name of my company, my shop. I do, you know, custom lighting on motorcycles, custom headlights and stuff like that. So this would be a good way for me to advertise, you know, when I'm out on bike meets, you know, and just be walking around, you know, I could advertise it this way. So that's one. That's first scroll. You could put whatever text you want. You could select whatever colors you want. Even change the background. I just selected black. So that's that. You know, if you were to get some eyes off the internet, you know, a real common one would be How to Train a Dragon. There you go. See, I just grabbed, you know, an eye and cropped it, and then I, on the computer or laptop or the phone, you know, just want to get the same image, flip it, and then you'll have the other side. Then you put it into the phone, and there you go. So you have, you know, those type of eyes. You could do any kind of eyes you want. Here's another one real quick. You know, I was just experimenting, you know, see what looks good on the bag. So that's pretty cool that you actually could do something like that. Now, as far as doing animation type of eyes, I haven't gotten to that. I will probably post another update on that particular part to do eyes like this where they actually move. Will be pretty cool because then you can get animated eyes from the internet or whatnot and put it into your book bag to do something like this. So yeah, that's just a real quickie on the review about this book bag, which I think is super cool. Really something different, actually, something different to wear. And you know, you could actually fit, I believe, a full helmet. I'll get to that in a second. So let me go ahead and turn this off. You could just turn it off by the phone. So let me go ahead and let's see if this thing actually can fit a full-size helmet in there. Okay, I got my helmet right over here. I already put the bag to the side. Let's go ahead and open this guy up and see if we can fit that inside here. All right. Go ahead and open that up. Actually, right there. Let's get this and see if it fits. Try to put that like so. And you have to probably maybe turn it the other way as it slopes down that way. So does that part really. Alright, I do have comm unit, amp. I don't really have a camera on the other side. So let me go ahead and open up that expansion part and see if we can actually get this thing to fit in there. So, let me go ahead and unzip that, as that's one zipper that goes all the way around. Alright, so, okay, looks a little promising. Now we got that part up. Let me go ahead and zip that top part. It's looking promising so far. So you get that zipper there on that side. Turn it to the other side, get the other zipper, because remember the top part does have two zippers. It's looking good so far. Kind of hold it down a little bit, and actually it does. There you go. So it does. You can actually do actually put a full helmet on there. Let me see if I could move the camera down a little bit. All right, so I wanted to move the camera down a little bit so you guys could see the bottom portion of this. So with the full helmet in there, go ahead and tip this guy over. Let me get this out of the way. Put that over there. This is pretty much how it looks. Now, obviously the bottom part is super huge and wide. I would say probably a good foot, maybe a foot and a little couple inches. So that's how it sits. Here's the front, obviously no change in the front, just mainly on the bottom part, and on top it's still kind of compact. All right, so let me go ahead and put my motorcycle jacket on. I'm gonna keep that helmet in there so that way you guys could see and how it looks like, and also show you a thing that's a little bit concerned, I would say, about the backpack for particular riders. All right, so this is how it looked like with the jacket. Really, I don't have the bottom part, but I don't need that part. I'm only showing you the top part. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the book bag right here. I still do have the helmet inside, as you can see on how wide it is at the bottom. I'll go ahead and put this on. Let me undo the top part. All right, so I'm putting it on. I'm gonna have to probably adjust the straps and stuff like that once you get it to yourself. So far it's feeling pretty good. Again, I do have to adjust the strap, so for right now it feels all right. So let me see this part. So for the top part, here is for the chest part of the straps or whatnot. It's like a buckle, so you just go ahead and get it in there and snap it in. Again, you could adjust it, you know, more lower or more higher. I may adjust it more lower for me because I feel like it's almost about by my neck. So I feel like I'll start to feel like I'm gonna be choking or something. So this is how it looks like off to the side. So this is pretty, you know, if you were to walk around, you know, like unless you're planning to carry a spare helmet with you on a ride, and if you don't want to have it hanging off the side of your bike, you know, on the back seat of your bike, you know, because sometimes the helmets can scratch the back end of your tail of the bike. So, you know, carry a spare helmet on the book bag would be best. So this is kind of how it looks like. Or if you're not carrying a spare helmet, but yet you go somewhere and you don't want to leave your helmet on the bike, because I never leave my helmet on the bike. I don't care if it's a $1,000 helmet or if it's a $100 helmet. I don't want to leave it because I just don't. So to have something like this, I'm able to carry it with me is a definitely plus. So so the thing that I wanted to get to you guys about is that in case you guys are a little bit of a bigger person like myself, the part over here that goes around your waist is going to be non-existent. Let me get the strap here. So here's the part that goes for the waist. I can't even get it around my waist to even buckle it. Even if I were to maybe try, if I were to really suck it in, I could get it, but it just feels so tight. So if you are a bigger guy like me, the bottom strap may not fit. So you may either want to cut it, or if you're really good on the sewing machine, you may want to modify it to really, because I already have it towards the end of its straps, just so I could even try to get it on here. So that may be an issue for you guys. So right now it just kind of feels super tight for me on this department. So I am gonna probably modify the bottom strap so I could not feel so like I'm running out of breath over here talking to you guys. So that's pretty much the concern I wanted to show you guys about the bottom strap. Other than that, I don't really feel the weight. It feels pretty good. The weight distribution on the part of on the shoulders and everything feels good. It feels secure. I have yet to go out there and test it out on the road and see how it feels, especially when if you're in a tuck on the bike, or just kind of upright a little bit, just to see if I feel any like turbulence when riding, because of how kind of big it is. So let me go ahead and remove the helmet on there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on so you guys can kind of see. Actually, let me turn it this way so you guys can kind of see it on a little bit. It'll be a little bit more compact, compared to having the whole helmet on there, but at least you guys can see how it looks like. All right, so I already took the helmet out, and as you can see, it's a little bit more on the skinny side. That's pretty much it for this video. Well guys, that kind of concludes the video on this LED night book bag is what it's called. Made by Creelander, which is right over here. Hopefully you guys found the video helpful. If you did, please smash that like button. If you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. That way you guys are up to date with my latest videos. Also, if you guys know anyone who's looking to get a book bag like this, but don't even know about this type of book bag, please share my video, as that helps me out a lot to get my content out there and for everyone to check it out. If you guys are looking for a book bag just like this, there is going to be a link down below on this video to purchase this particular backpack. I shouldn't call it book bag. It should be a backpack because not everybody carries books in these bags. So yeah, just check it down there and you'll see a link for this backpack down there so you guys could purchase your own. I also forgot to mention that the backpack does not come with that power bank, so you will need to have a power bank already or go and buy yourself one. Stay tuned for the next video as I'll show you on how to operate more about the lights over here and how to program them and set your own, and what's possible and what other things you can do and pretty much cannot do with the lights as far as that. All right guys, take care. I'll catch you guys on the next video.